MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit softly on the ground to first. Santana takes it in. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there. And
they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Giancarlo Stanton now. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Maikel Franco waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Franco.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, one man out. Nipped the corner, 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. Popped him up. Torres over to his left. Two gone. So striding in, Odubel Herrera looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hoskins racing back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Greg Bird. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Torres is 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. There's a slider that backs up for a ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike one.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Torres has a play. And that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 40.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Luis Severino becomes the first out of the inning. Didi Gregorius comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So 1-1. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Right back to the mound for Arrieta. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez from the outfield grass. They'll whip this one to first in time. And digging in as Dribble Cabrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And the changeup is way low that time. A changeup over the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone. An absolute bomb. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Arrieta.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Popped him up. Torres is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A little bouncer. Ready with another 0-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Torres has it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. A double play. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Torres waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gregorius over to his right. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Now batting, Greg Bird. He flew out in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bird, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out. Sanchez over at second. Bird at first with no outs. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Sanchez is on his way home. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another chance? Luis Severino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. Hit down the line at first. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Ground ball left side. Franco has it. They get the force at the plate on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands. Here's Carlos Santana now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1. In now, Rhys Hoskins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that's taken for a called strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. It was laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Fouled away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Justin Bour will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to Bour. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Cabrera's up with it. There's 1 on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. 1 out. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that one just missed outside. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. High pop-up. Franco is there. 1 out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Williams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Check swing called strike. 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Torres is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Into the box now, Chad Green. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Andrew McCutchen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Tommy Hunter enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Tommy Hunter.
Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a big moment here, and standing in, Nick Williams. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time call here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. No balls and one strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Kingery stands at second with no outs. 2-1. To the right side and through, a base hit. Kingery rounds third and is striding for home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Tommy Hunter. Jose Bautista will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
Dellin Betances enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. Back goes Stanton. No chance to make a play here as this one's off the wall, and this could tie the game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll be tagged out at the plate, trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now. Ball 1. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a slur taken for a strike, 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And he'll be tagged. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Number 4.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Another 0-2 coming. Strike him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. At the knees, strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. The next 0-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game. Aroldis Chapman comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Popped him up. Andujar has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 8. And this is low, ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, we watched a really solid